There are three places in the world where you can know the real truth of life: what we are, what is our time, what is the status of our longings, our desires and our social, community and economic development, and what is the real reality of our hatreds, our rivalries and our animosities. Visit these places once a month and you will understand the times of both your outward and inward selves. I often go to these places and sit quietly in some corner and see the real status of life, and then come back fully charged. These three places are the cemetery, the hospital, and the prison. You should wear your most expensive suit, shave, apply perfume on your body, shine your shoes with polish, take out your most expensive car, and go to the biggest cemetery in the city. You start reading the tombstones from one corner to the other. You see the status of all the graves. You will feel that most of the people sleeping in these graves were far ahead of you in terms of status. These people wore more expensive suits than you, shaved twice a day, had more expensive perfumes, bought Italian shoes, and had more expensive and luxurious cars than you. But today they have turned into dust, and the tombstone is their only identity. You must have felt that these people were far ahead of you in status, authority, and arrogance. Even flies used to think 100 times before sitting on their noses. Even the winds used to be cautious when they got close to them, and they were once considered indispensable to this land, this country, and this system. But then what happened? A breath left their lungs, and they forgot the way back, and after that these people reached here while traveling on the shoulders of others, and life forgot them and returned, and now their status, their authority, their arrogance, and their inevitability have been condensed into a 2-foot stone. Sit at the head of a broken grave in a cemetery. Look at the graves spread around you and ask yourself this question: how much time do I have left? You will get nothing in answer to this question except darkness, silence, and helplessness. Similarly, sometimes you should also visit hospitals. You will find hundreds of thousands of people like you there. These people were also human beings like you, running, jumping, and making noise until a few days, a few hours ago. They also thought like you that if they rubbed their heels on the ground, oil springs would erupt. They also thought that they would shake the ground by stamping their feet, and they also thought that no virus, germ, or metal in the world could harm them. But then one day life became a torment for them. Their feet, their hands, their eyes, their ears, their liver, their heart, their brain, and their kidneys betrayed them, and they left their warm and cool quarters and became passengers in the stinking corridors of the hospital. You must visit the private wards of hospitals and expensive private hospitals. You will find people there who can buy the most expensive doctors and the most expensive medicines, but despite this, they are lying in hospitals in a state of helplessness. Why? Because a person can buy a doctor and medicine, but not a cure, and these people are lying in hospitals as prisoners of this law of nature. Look at the patients, then look at yourself. Thank God and use the respite of health in a positive way. You should also visit prisons. You will find hundreds of thousands of people there who used to roam freely like you. They used to go out to drink coffee at 3 in the morning. They used to spend the cold winter nights in their soft and warm beds, but one day they were seduced by some of their animalistic passions. They were led astray in a weak moment and in anger, in pleasure or in fear. They committed some mistake, as a result of which these people ended up behind bars, and they are now forced to live the normal life of prison. You must also meet the prisoners on death row. You will feel that we people, to give a moment's respite to the spirit of rivalry, we to give our ego a glass of sugarcane juice, we to keep our noses higher than the noses of others for a minute, and we to crush the stubbornness of others. Sometimes we make such mistakes that even death refuses to take pity on us. And we hold on to the bars of the prison and beg forgiveness from Allah and watch the day turn into night and the night turn into day. But our punishment is not fulfilled. You see the prisoners standing behind bars, looking longingly at their wives. You see their trembling fingers that long for the touch of their children. You see their restless feet that have been waiting for years to taste the feeling of freedom. And you see the crops of blood floating in their eyes that they have grown by, apologizing for their mistakes, their shortcomings, and their crimes. But nature is not willing to harvest this crop. Look at these people, look at yourself, and then think about this. You too have hundreds of thousands of such weak moments in a day. You too are seduced by greed. You too climb Mount Everest of pride and arrogance. You too play the game of other people's lives by falling into the trap of competition. You too, in the throes of jealousy, decide to drink the blood of others. You too make plans to make other people's wealth your own. But no unseen hand, no advice from a friend, and no kindness from circumstances can help you.